Plastic waste takes hundreds of years to break down. Most plastic bottles end up in landfills, rivers, or the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Mutasir. Today I'm going to talk about sustainability and my personal action to reduce plastic waste in my daily life. As I mentioned, I have chosen this topic, namely sustainable development, which is mainly responsible consumption and production, and it mainly focuses on reducing waste, using resources wisely, and also how to promote sustainable development. As you already know that plastic pollution is one of the major problems in the world and also in Bangladesh. Every day we use plastic such as plastic bottles, plastic bags, packaging, containers, and especially because we use these products for only one time and we throw them away to the environment, which harm our environment, which harm our soil, which harm our everything we live in. The problem is that plastic does not decompose easily. It can stay in our environment for hundreds of years, so it harm our environment, such as it harm our rivers, it harm our oceans, it harm our animal, it harms our soil, it harms our marine life. So we have to take care of that. As you often see that plastic is a very serious issue in our Bangladesh. We often see plastic blocking our drains, plastic blocking our streets, plastics damages our environment often. It not only damages nature, it also damages human life, human daily life, causing problem in everywhere. However, we can all take small action or steps to reduce these plastic uses in our daily life. In my personal opinion, I'd like to share some small actions that I'd like to take, and I'd like to encourage to people take this action in their daily life to reduce this pollution. From my view, I always try to use reusable water bottle instead of buying plastic bottles, which is this, because I always carry this in my bag. I always carry this in my bag whenever I go to the university, whenever I go to the shopping, whenever I go, I always carry this water bottle, because it helps me to avoid to buying plastic bottles. It also helps the environment, it also save my money. So I would like to encourage the people to take this step so that they can avoid the single-use plastic bottles, which is helping our environment every day. So this action can really help the environment. So secondly, I always try to avoid plastic shopping bags. Whenever I go shopping, I try to use reusable shopping bags, because it's kind of habits for me, because I often go to the market to buy groceries, buy my daily basis things. So I always try to avoid plastic bags, because I always carry, as I mentioned, the reusable shopping bags, because it's significantly help the environment to avoid the plastic bags, which we only use one time and we throw away. So I think it's a very important to use reusable bags, so we can avoid the unnecessary plastic bags which we throw away to the environment, which is harm significantly. Thirdly, I try to reuse the plastic container instead of throwing them away. For example, I use containers for small things, to store small things, and also organize items at home, because it helps me to organize or create something creative at my home. So yeah, we can also consider these options to save our environment. So ultimately, this action may seem small, but they are very important. If we continue these habits every day, they can create a big positive impact on the environment. Through this action, I am contributing to sustainable development by reducing plastic uses. I am helping to reduce waste generation, protect natural resources, and promote sustainable habits in my daily life. If more people these simple steps, we can significantly reduce plastic pollutions and create cleaner environment. To sum up, sustainability starts with small actions. We do not need to make big changes immediately. Even simple habits like using unnecessary plastic can make a big difference. I believe that if we all take the responsibility to act consciously, I believe that we can protect our environment for future generation. Thank you. That's all from my view. I hope we can follow this step, follow this action to save our environment. Thank you, everyone.